Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today I'm talking about watching slow motion skateboarding to progress faster. It's a fact that you're going to progress faster, especially if you're watching a slow paced skateboard, because you're able to fine tune, watch the details, and adjust your foot placement according to tricks that you're looking to progress or learn or get better at. Watching people in slow motion, whether it's a video game or real life, is only a benefit. I'm going to talk about it and share my insights in this video. So I'm going to skate some flat in slow motion. Yeah, that's what you can expect in this video. The big thing about slow motion skateboarding is it highlights the technique in greater detail. How you balance, how you flick, the body movements are way more clear when in slow motion. You can pay attention in greater detail. It all just makes more sense. If you're struggling with trick tips, try slowing it down and really paying attention to the details. That only is going to help you improve and make more sense of the techniques required to do tricks. Let's look at some more tricks and pay attention to the details. So in this part, I'm going to demonstrate popular tricks for improvement. I'm going to show you the motion of the board. I'm going to give you some key element tips like body movement, foot placement, flick. Basic tricks like pop shove it, kickflip, heel flip, fakie kickflip, fakie shove, fakie big spin. You'll see some of that. So for the pop shove it, you're going to put that back foot in the pocket, the semi-pocket tail, and smack down and scoop just a bit backwards. You're going to want to stay above level and let the board come around. You're gonna catch the board right where the bolts is about, and that's where you're gonna press down and land on your board. It's important to commit, or else you can't really do the full rotation and get the trick down. For the kickflip, it's the same concept. It often helps when you put your back foot in sort of the pocket. That's where you're gonna get the most snap and pop. If you put it too far back, you're not gonna get as much of a correct movement and pop or snap. The flick, it helps to flick and actually use your toe to precisely flick. A lot of the times when I was beginning, I would use more the side of my foot, and that just was troubling. With Adidas Superstars, I only got better kickflips though. I noticed significantly better kickflips. So that helps. Obviously you're gonna wanna catch with the back foot, but generally the front foot does all the work and then it automatically catches on the back. Boom, leveling it out. With a fakie big spin, this one actually I was inspired by so much. Thought I was very skilled when I learned the fakie big spin. Feeling like I unlocked skateboarding, like I could continue to learn. It was just the beginning, you know? So the fakie big spin, you're putting your tail in the pocket still, and you're popping it, but you're quite patient with your body movement. You do the fakie pop shove it with 90, and then you could sort of pivot the rest. That's how I like to do it in the beginning. And etc. You can use these tips for the fakie shove and the fakie kickflip. It's just reversed. The heel flip's a little tricky because you need to flick forward using the side of your foot. You can't really catch it as effectively. Catching the back foot depends on how the angle of heel flipping you do. If we want to get more tech, let's try the tray flip. With the tray flip, it's a lot of power in the scooping momentum, and you have to be patient and have enough air time to let that board flip around fully and get caught with the front foot. Without that pop and that air time, you're not going to be able to do it. It's going to take a lot of effort. And in the early days, tray flips were so difficult for me. I had to scoop so much effort and then jump as high as I could and only hope that I could land on it. It would just take so much energy out of me. I would do it into the grass, and it's just, after enough tries, you're just over it. You have to try again the next day. Let me know if you've learned tray flips pretty easily, because I struggled to get that trick down on point. Vice versa, fakie tray flip, you could do that with the same tips. It's almost easier. I learned fakie tray flips first, easier than I could regular tray flips. The back foot movement was a bit easier when you're starting popping fakie. I'm also gonna show you a backside heel flip. This is where your shoulders come into play, and it's essential that you use your shoulders. I often turn my shoulders before I'm even about to heel flip, so that my body's already anticipating the catch. That's when I can roll away. So when you pay attention to these tricks, it's only gonna help you get more familiar and have a vision in your head to land these tricks, which is only gonna help you progress faster. Also, pause. If you like this video and it's giving you tips or getting you inspired, drop a subscribe. Weekly videos. This is my personal experience and benefits of watching slow motion skateboarding. For me, I was definitely progressing a lot and still am, of course. We're skateboarders. We only do this to enjoy and have fun and be better. Every day is learning, and the better you get, the more consistency, the more fun skateboarding is. But in my experience, I was so motivated, I was so inspired to learn certain tricks like hard flip, that's a weakness, frontside big spin, weakness. So I would watch Skate 3 in video game, slow motion, and you could use the trigger to like change the pace, make it super slow, make it faster, make it look crispy, changes the angle. You can really get in-depth looks at replay mode, and this is only going to benefit you. It benefited me and inspired me to learn that trick or try a new way of attempting that trick when I went skating. So the slow motion mode in Skate 3 changed it for me. Before that, I would watch like DVDs when I was a Grom and slow-mo that just to get a better idea. YouTube, because that's the era I'm in, I would slow-mo YouTube videos heavily just to get an understanding of how they do certain things. Slow motion skateboarding on YouTube, any video, watching how people really did that trick in slow motion, it definitely gives you greater awareness on what to expect or what you need to do to get to that level or accomplish that trick. So yeah, Skate 3, YouTube, movies, whatever it takes. If you need to, like, sure, like you could probably even go on Instagram, screen record someone's clip and then slow-mo it on the editor, which is crazy. Trim it back and forth, rewatch the clip. A major one too is filming yourself skating. I used to film myself for like skating early on. My dad had a camera, one of those handy cams that I would just record myself getting clips flat ground. And I just enjoyed watching myself do tricks because it inspired me to keep trying. I used slow-mo in Windows Movie Maker when I was a Grom to watch myself do like flat ground tricks in slow-mo or whatever it took, whatever clips I got. That's what I watched. And if you remember what I'm talking about, there was this really, really awful sound in slow-mo on the audio. Those are my first-hand experiences on how slow motion skateboarding helped me to progress in skateboarding. If we're gonna practically apply slow motion clips into your progression, just film yourself. Use your iPhone, use the trim tool to watch yourself in slow-mo, replay it, use a slow-mo editor, use a slow-mo function on your phone. It's gonna benefit you and give you the insight that you need to get better at the trick that you're failing to do. Definitely, I advise self-filming to progress if you're really stuck on a trick that you wanna do. It's gonna give you those details, everything you need to know to adjust. So and consider trying new foot placements. That's always a game changer. Even if it's just a pocket or your like the way you flick or hit your heel, certain ways in which you maneuver your board aren't succeeding. So you need to take a step back and watch that slowly. What are you doing wrong? That's my opinion on how to get better using slow motion skateboarding to progress. You could even compare yourself to people in the park, your friends, and just see how you flip the board versus how they do it. That's the slow motion skateboarding tips that I have for you. That's gonna help you progress faster, and those are my reasons. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you like the slow motion. Drop a comment and subscribe for new videos if it helped you. I'm just making these for fun and because I think it's gonna help you. I just wanna really skate and make sure I'm skating often, and these videos motivate me to do more skating. Slow motion is very cool, and if your parents don't know how to watch skateboarding or they can't pay attention to it, they don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. A lot of times, slow motion skateboarding makes it make sense to your parents or peers or siblings, your grandparents. They need the insight of slow motion skateboarding to comprehend how crazy this is. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I don't know what it is, but you can anticipate a new upload weekly. See you.